Assalamualaikum to Madam Afla and my fellow friend. My name is Afiqah Binti Mama Hisham and I want to present about Economy Malaysia in 2020 and 2021. As you all know, the number of COVID-19 cases began to rise exponentially in March 2020, prompting Prime Minister to establish a movement control order. Malaysia has encountered economic challenges as a result of the pandemic, which will have an impact on GDP rate, unemployment rate, and per capita income in 2020 and 2021. The first quarter of 2021, the overall population is estimated at 32.75 million, increasing by 0.15% from 32.7 million in 2020. In 2021, per capita income is predicted to reach RM51,537.50, rise from RM42,531 in 2020. In terms of GDP rate, it declined by 5.6% in 2020 and predicted to grow by 6.5% in 2021 due to the reopening of more economic activities. In 2020, the unemployment rate stood at 4.8%, and in January 2021, it climbed to 4.9% as the outside labour force continues to shrink. There is a forecast unemployment rate at 4.7% in 2021 due to the number of employees in the service sector has continuously risen. During the pandemic, the government offered incentives to industry, individuals, and also the government. For industry, the government suspended monthly tax installment for the tourism sector on 1st April due to an RM45 billion loss. The incentive put in place to revitalize the tourism sector as well for granting Malaysia Berhad's ability to reach positive adjusted EBITDA of RM350.3 million in 2020. Penjana grants a 100% sales of tax exemption in the automotive sector on 5th July 2020. Produa has sold over 195,000 units at the end of November 2020. On 1st July 2020, the government granted a 100% exemption on export duties for crude palm oil, crude palm kernel oil, and processed palm kernel oil. This visually helped the commodity industry to stimulate the economy overall and led to a 4.76% increase in oil palm contribution. As for individuals, in April 2020, the government allocated RM10 billion to National Concern Assistance. This helps households to increase their revenue and thus increase their purchasing power. Domestic activity will therefore remain active and contribute to the economic growth. On 1st April 2020, RM600 million will be allocated to provide free internet data. Students able to interact with lecturers and also revise their lessons. Small business owners will conduct their business online as well as those who work from home have also gained benefit from the free internet data. From 1st April 2020, residential electricity customers in Malaysia will receive up to 50% discounts on their electricity bills based on each household total monthly consumptions, with higher discount given for lower usage tiers. This incentive has provided relief to many consumers because they have been able to save money. Next is for government. On 19 March 2020, the Ministry of Health received an allocation of RM160 million for the purchase of medical and non-medical assets. This will enable the ministry to prepare for the second wave of the COVID-19. The Ministry of Education will receive a total of RM40.4 billion on November 6, 2020. During the pandemic, schools and universities were forced in and out of lockdown, causing student development to be disrupted. With this incentive, the ministry can develop alternative assessment tools to replace SPM and STPM, as well as maximize technology to make test participants more accessible. Last but not least, the Ministry of Works will receive an RM250 million allocation for federal road maintenance jobs, which will be carried out by new contractors through an open tender. This will benefit Bumiputras and small-scale contractors as it will stimulate economic activity by allowing projects to be implemented quickly. That's all from me. Thank you.